Gonna have to pull up a chair for this one. It's gonna be the good, the bad, and the ugly of the Funko Toy Fair Week 3. See, it's times like this that remind me of some memories that I miss. Like when Funko used to actually go to the New York Toy Fair and debut their new products at the New York Toy Fair. You know, back when Funko was worried less about profits and more about being involved in the community. But let's get into this list, and I know that you think that I'm going to do this backwards. I'm not. We're going to go over the good, the bad, and then what I think are just the ugly. So starting in at the good is going to be I know that you're going to want to correct me on this. It's going to be Wanda. This is the Scarlet Witch. However you want to say it. This one is pretty hot. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I think this one's going to be fire. This is a glow, really, really awesome pop, and we're still getting this really cool stuff from the Doctor Strange multiverse. I'm excited to see this one. I have this one on pre-order. If you want to pre-order this one, there's a link right down in the description below. Make sure you use that link. This channel, gonna get a few pennies every time you do. I truly appreciate you. Next in the list of the good is going to be another Wanda, but this one is not WandaVision. This is Scarlet Witch. Now this is from the end scene. This one's going to be a whole Civil War scene. So you're going to have Captain America, you're going to have Scarlet Witch, you're going to have some really awesome stuff going on in this one, but that also means that it's going to take up a god-awful amount of space. So just remember that when you're looking for this one. This one is 5 of 12. It's going to be really awesome. Next, we're going to have this, I want to say that it's like an album cover, but it's not an album cover. This is just a big moment or pop moment or whatever they started doing back in December with the whole Christmas scenes, which was pretty fire. Let's be honest, that was pretty cool. This is going to be from Stranger Things, and this is the Upside Down world. They must be fighting something, but this is going to be really hot, so make sure you're keeping your eye out on that one as well. Now, next in my what is still considered, listen to me, we're still into the good, is going to be Jabba the Hutt. Now, this is a really awesome scene. Now, I think this one was needed after Boba Fett, and if you haven't seen the Book of Boba, I don't know what you've been doing with your life, but you need to go check out the Book of Boba. Jabba the Hutt was only inevitable after that series, right? Because that was a whole play on Jabba the Hutt getting killed and Boba Fett taking. You need to go see it. But this one is really, really cool, and if you're into Star Wars as much as I am, this is going to be a must for your collection coming up. Now, the Vader and the Han Solo, we're not even going to talk about that one because to me that one kind of starts to fall into the not so. Let's just call that the bad. So some of that kind of starts to fall into the bad if we're being completely honest with each other. And I like being completely honest with you. I know that a lot of content creators maybe don't feel that same way, but I like being completely honest in the way that I feel about things. Now, that is just about gonna wrap up the good, with the exception of this soda that's gonna be coming out, the Marty McFly 15,000 piece Funko Pop soda. But there is kind of a catch when it comes to this one. I would imagine when you get ready to order this one, it's going to be $18 versus $15. They have recently did a price increase, and if you haven't seen that, there's a whole list out there somewhere of the price increases that are coming. It's going to push some of the fans, maybe even like myself, into not buying as many this year as maybe I bought last year, and not buying as many last year as maybe I did the year prior to that, because the prices seem to continue to go up month after month after month, and it looks like they're going up yet again. They're going up, but this one is going to be pretty awesome, and that Chase variant with his hat, whoo, equally as cool. That one's going to be really awesome, and I don't know if we're looking at it with the hat, is this Marty's son or is this Marty? Because the jacket kind of gives me like some Marty's son vibes. I don't know. You be the judge of that one, but that one is really cool as well. I think that's all I'm going to call for the good. That's all I'm calling for the good. Now let's get right into the bad with this Funko Gold Jimi Hendrix. This is the 5-inch version. I think that they've done like a Jimi Hendrix already to this that was a fail. This one will be a fail as well. I don't know why they keep standing on the Jimi Hendrix stuff as much as they do, but that they have really taken a stance with all of your Jimi Hendrix stuff and they come out with it. Trust me, I am a huge Jimi Hendrix fan, so anybody who thinks I'm not and they think I'm dogging on it just because I don't like Jimi Hendrix, I have a lot of Jimi Hendrix stuff, and he is one of the best artists, guitar players of all times, hands down the best. But Funko has drugged this one into the ground. They have beat it down till it's not going to be resuscitated anymore. Next, coming into the list of what I am calling the bad, is going to be some strange Willow Pops. I don't really know what's going on with these, but you're going to have a common version and a chase version, and I'd love to tell you that I know who those are, but I don't know who those are at all. That's not it though. We have some more Willow characters. We have the demon, and then we have some more Willow characters. I don't know anyone who's going to be buying Funko Pops for the Willow characters. Maybe they're going to revive this movie. Maybe there's some resuscitation that's going to be going on coming up here in the near future, but I don't think so. I think that it's as garbage as I believe that it is, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that will agree with me that this one is pretty garbage. Next in the list of bad is going to be the strange What We Do in the Shadow Pops. I have zero, listen to me, before you scalp me in the comments, if you know who these are, please throw a comment down there. I have no clue whatsoever what these things are. They're super weird, they're super creepy, zero clue at all what they are. There's a lot of them though that's going to be coming out here in the near future. I don't really know why, to be completely honest with you. Next in what I am going to consider the not so, we're still in the bad list. Let's stay in the bad list for a little while because I want to go good, bad, and then ugly. So let's stay here for a little bit. Next, what I'm going to consider in the bad list is going to be the Star Wars Pops. Now, the reason I put these Star Wars Pops in the bad list is because we have seen these time and time and time again. The only cool thing that they got coming out with is this ship, and I know you remember this scene. This is where Boba Fett's going to actually get knocked into the creature that's going to eat Boba Fett, and then later he's going to have to go back and get his armor. There is a whole scene of this that's going to be coming out, and this will be pretty fire. I think maybe perhaps, but I don't think any of these scene moments have actually just been fire. They've just kind of been mediocre at best, and I think that the people that collect them. The people who don't. This is not something that I think that you're ever going to see in a resale market. Now, we are going to go into the ugly, and this is something that Funko is doing that I'm not 100% aware of, understanding of what they're doing or why they're doing it or who is leading Funko's business decisions. I almost feel like there's some toddlers or some 10-year-olds somewhere that are pushing Funko into making puzzles and all of these weird things that Funko has decided that they're doing. Now Funko is getting into the candy business. So if you ever just wanted to have some Funko candy, this is your chance. We are going to have the Care Bears clear. I'm sure these things are going to be pop sizes, probably going to come in a pop box. The differences are going to be filled with candy. You're going to have the green, the red, and the yellow. Super strange. I don't understand. They're saying that you can eat the candy out of them and then collect the actual piece of plastic container that your candy came in. I don't understand this concept at all. I have a strange feeling that I'm probably not young enough to understand this concept. Next is going to be the DC line, because you couldn't have candy without having a DC line. And then because they knew no one was going to buy these things, they had to do a Funko Freddy filled with candy that's going to be a Funko Shop exclusive. This was by far the worst week for the Funko Toy Fair. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I miss the original the Funko. I miss the Funko that went to the toy fairs. I miss the Funko that went out and did things. I miss the Funko that was all about the collector and not so much about making the dollar. I feel like since Funko went public in the trading market and the stock market, their quality of their products went down. The amount that they cared about the community went down. Their social media presence went down, and they're only worried about how much money they can make through whatever item that may be, whether it's a Popsy or candy or puzzles or whatever is coming out next with Funko. But I can't wait to see what week 4 has for us. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, you know, all of that stuff we're supposed to tell you to do. And I don't need you to do any of that. This is what I need you to do. I need you to remember that word of mouth is still the most powerful marketing tool we have. We kind of forget that when it comes to social media, but you can still use your word of mouth. When you're out collecting pops and you see somebody that's collecting pops and it's a like-minded collector like yourself, tell them about this channel, push them over to the channel, help them hit the subscribe button while you're standing there on your phone. I truly appreciate you, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. But none of this wants to work with me today. You see how this does me some days? Some days you get the bear, some days the bear gets you, is what somebody once told me. Some days you get the bear, the other days the bear gets you.